The all-new X31 Off-Road from Motor City GMC. New attitude, new style, at a price point that won't break the bank. This custom build was built by California Truck in Bakersfield, California. It features a 4-inch lift from Cognito and Fox shocks all the way around. In 2020, GM released the all-new X31 Off-Road, featuring new exteriors, new interiors, new engine, new trim levels, and new technologies. The rear corners of the bumper offer a step to get into the back of the truck. Some of that technology was developed right here in Bakersfield with Motor City GMC's John Petrie. Now it's standard on all GM trucks. This truck comes with retractable steps that offer easy access into the cab. They are open and retracted with the opening and closing of the doors. The bed of the truck offers fifth wheel attachments plus all the electrical hookups that go along with it. New for 2020 are side steps on the side of the truck. It makes getting into the bed a lot easier, especially on a build like this with a lift kit. In 2020, GM made their trucks bigger on the outside and the inside, offering 3 extra inches in the rear. Along with the extra 3 inches of legroom, GM also introduced more headroom and also gave rear passengers their own vents. With the flip up of the seat, now there is also segregated storage. Let's take a look at the interior of this 2020 X31. It is really nice. Almost looks like a Denali. There's a couple of bells and whistles that a Denali has that this doesn't have, but you know what? The discount they're giving you on this truck to a Denali is substantial, and you probably never miss a couple of those things, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. All the big stuff that GM brought in, it's on this truck. This is a 4-wheel drive. You can see it has all the nice controls that you'd see in the higher end GMCs. They moved the trailer braking to the right. Now, if something happens to the driver, the passenger can reach over, squeeze the trigger, and bring everything to a stop. That's a huge safety thing. The parking brake pedal is gone. Now everything is a push button. That's a huge improvement, especially if you are towing boats or you have a boat on a ramp. That's really cool. The key is gone. Now everything is push button with a fob. That thing just has to be in the cab, and you put your foot on the brake, hit the button, and it's go time. The IntelliLink on the center is just like you'd see on any high-end GMC. It all works fluently with your iPhones and smartphones. It's all really good. This truck has a flip-up console on it. That is actually kind of cool if you have an extra member in your family, because this thing will seat 6, right? Where if you didn't have that flip-up console, you'd have 5. So if you have a lot of people, now this is a good improvement having this. Overall, I like this truck. There's a lot of room on the inside. We mentioned it before. There's 3 extra inches on the leg room in the back, plus the rear passengers have their own vents. That's huge. The truck feels taller on the top. I think they dropped the cab down on the floorboard an inch, which makes it feel bigger on the top end. So that's really good stuff. Overall, really nice truck on the inside. Of course, it's everything that you'd expect from the GMC stylings. California Truck did a good job on the tire wheel combo. They went with a 20-inch XD series wheel with the 35 1250 R20 Ridge Grapplers. It's just a good balance between the size of the rims and the tires. It just looks perfect, and it makes the stance on the truck really good. This truck sports the all-new 6.6 liter V8 gas engine. You know, a few years ago, people would probably shine away from gas motors, especially compared to diesels. Now, they're getting real close, especially with this new gasoline direct injection. It is really good. It sports 401 horsepower at 5,200 RPM and 464 foot-pounds of torque at 4,000, man. That is really impressive for a gas engine. I took this thing out on a trail ride, and man, it had a lot of power, a lot of get up and go. I would definitely not shy away from this, especially in the 2500 series. I would not be scared to get one of these big block gas motors. Well, there's a look at the custom build of this X31 down at Motor City GMC. It's definitely worth taking for a test drive. It's really impressive. It turns heads. It looks really beefy. I like the way it felt. Had a really good time in it, and it's definitely worth checking out and going for a test drive. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Billy at the Motor City Throwdown.